Welcome to Grab Overload. I'm Anthony, and here we are with Ubisoft, and they've been in kind of a news cycle here. And let's jump over. I was reading this in WCCF Tech. There's been some clarification to WCCF Tech, so let's jump in and take a look. This is what they kind of said here with Ubisoft. Games purchased on Steam will become inaccessible with account deactivation. And we're going to get into just the overall side of this, which I think that these games being tied to accounts and playing is going to be a huge detriment to games in the future. I, you know, I don't know about you, but I'm one that likes to go back and play games and, reminisce about this game and, even the technology at that time of how amazing that game was. I like playing old games. It's fun. I also play some new games, but old games are fun too. And if the DRM stuff kind of just stays intact, are we going to have like a lost generation of games that we can't go back to because of things like this, or companies want to delete accounts or remove access through servers or whatever else? So in this article, it kind of goes through, they had a tweet here where Ubisoft is asked a question about, if I own games on Steam, can I still play them, or you're going to revoke access to my Steam games as well if their account's deactivated. And it goes on to say, we are not closing active accounts. However, if you decide to close your Ubisoft account, you will not be able to play our games even if you have bought them on Steam. Which, where's Ubisoft giving me a refund for that if that is the case? Now, Ubisoft did come out with a statement here. Ubisoft accounts that include purchased PC games are not eligible for deletion, company clarifies. So if you're buying a game, I guess even through Steam, you are not able to get that game deleted, or your account deleted, which means that you still have an account active to play those games. That is the good thing here. Support could have been a little bit clearer to avoid some of this, but it does go to show that we have to be vigilant on kind of these things and be aware that it is a digital game, it is a digital license, and they can do a lot to manipulate things to be in their favor, which is highly unfortunate and not in the best interest of the gamer, in my opinion, right? I like to buy the games, I like to go back and play them, and I like to play old games. If that were to ever get turned off, that is going to be a very big disappointment for me. I think that I think a better step forward here for these games would be of releasing DRM free games. I get that they want DRM, they want anti-cheat, all this other stuff. So I'll compromise with you. I still think that people are going to break the DRM anyways, but that's besides the point. Let's do a compromise. After so many years, you're looking at getting rid of them. You're looking at, not supporting the game as much, removing the servers, whatever, trying to save money on your end. How about you release a DRM-free version of that game, put it on GOG, something like that, where they've gotten a lot of these games to work on older systems these older games to work on newer systems, and let's go about doing it that way instead of their whole of let's keep this on lockdown. I think that that is a much better result here for the gamers, which is what you really want in the end, right? You want the gamers to have their games to be supportive and not just go out there and remove them, because guess what? You're going to leave a sour taste in their mouth if you do that. You just are. They're not going to be happy if you keep on, putting stuff up like this and taking stuff away from the gamers that spent money on your products. Now, Ubisoft did come out and clarify, which is a very good thing, but, just in the overall, side of things of how the overall view is, you're looking at this as a game, or even let's say it's a repairable item like a computer. Do you own the game? Do you own the computer? Or does the company own it, right? A phone. Do you own it? Can it be repaired? Can it be updated on your schedule for whatever you want? Or does the company own it, right? This blurred lines of ownership is going to come to a hedge at some point. And I am in the position that if I'm going to spend money on buying it, I'm going to own it. And I think that's where us as consumers need to stand together and say these are all our games. We purchased them. Yes, you're having servers or whatever else, but this DRM stuff needs to go away. Even if you have, let's say you bought it on Steam. Thinking about this even more and more is, let's say you Steam just release an updated part of that game without DRM, without the need for the Ubisoft account, without all that stuff. If you did it right, it should be an easy removal. The software engineer in me is laughing because they for sure probably integrated it in ways that it's very hard to remove. Um, but I just reverse, release an updated version. You bought that game, you should be able to enjoy that game for as long as you are around and have that account. I don't like these games always going away, or there's rumors we're shutting down these servers. Let people enjoy the games that they bought. There's a reason why they went and bought them, and they want to be entertained by them. And if you're going to remove the entertainment that you once had for them, is there a reason that we should be supporting you as a company? And I think that more and more people are making those decisions based upon that. And yeah, I mean, first off, make more games, and maybe you don't have this problem as much. But I still like to go play old games. So just overall, of just wanted to mention this little Ubisoft thing, but also take into account that what are we actually looking at here? It is not just a game. It's not just a gaming company, but it is the idea behind it and what we need to do to kind of make sure that we're preserving things, or making sure we're looking in the future so we don't lose access to the things that we enjoyed doing, like playing a game. With that, leave your comments in the comments below. I enjoy reading them. Let me know what you think about this whole fiasco with Ubisoft. What do you think about games in general, being able to play them in the future? Let's say that there's DRM that prevents that. Do you also think it could be a lost generation of games if that is the case? Leave it all in the comments below. I do appreciate you guys sharing and this video, subscribing to the channel, supporting it, hitting the bell icon. All of that is great and is greatly appreciated. And until next time, God bless.